We will not see El Clasico in the Champions League final. The closest we've had to a El Clasico Champions League final occurred during Barcelona's last title. So in 2015, they defeated my Juventus. And in the semifinal of 2015, you're going to notice two things. So number one, you'll notice Barcelona beat Bayern, and history is going to repeat itself. They're going to play Bayern again in the semifinals. And number two, Real Madrid are going to also be in the semifinal after they beat Arsenal. But the El Clasico will not happen because instead, so Juventus denied the El Clasico because Pirlo and Buffon returned to the same city where they won the World Cup. The same stadium, as a matter of fact, the Olympiastadion in Berlin. So it's PSG that's going to beat Mbappe and spoil the El Clasico. PSG will spoil the El Clasico in the semifinal like Juventus did during Barcelona's last title, and this is all going to happen en route to Barcelona winning the final. And so what happened to Liverpool? What happened to Liverpool? Because I liked a Barcelona over Liverpool in the final. The script was a graphic shown by ESPN. Dembele misses the shot. It could have been 4-0 Barcelona over Liverpool. And next thing you know, Liverpool win 4-0 over Barcelona. So Dembele gets his revenge against Liverpool. So this was a scripted match between PSG and Liverpool. And Donnarumma gets another penalty shootout win at England because he won the Euros with Italia over at Wembley. This time he does so over at Liverpool. Barcelona's last title came in 2015. Their next title can occur against PSG. PSG is Camacho of 2015. Lamine Yamal. Lamine is Camacho of Paris. Now Paris is 63. Against Paris, Barcelona improved to 6-3 in the final, defeating Paris. And who's the manager of Barcelona? The manager of Barcelona is the manager of PSG was the last manager to carry Barcelona to a Champions League title. So Luis Enrique won Barcelona's last title, and now he's the manager of PSG. So Barcelona are going to beat a former manager, Luis Enrique, in the final. Former Barcelona player Ousmane Dembele, Borussia Dortmund. He's played football at Germany. Borussia Dortmund gets to travel to Germany, the Bayern Stadium, but instead it is Barcelona. They're going to beat their former manager. Now, what about Luis Enrique beating Barca last year? Thanks to the red cards, I think. PSG with a big comeback, April 16. Also, PSG is trying to win France their next Champions League title 32 years later at Munich. Munich is 32. So that's April 16 of 2024, in the finals on May the 31st. Four and 10 days later, that game ended 4-1, by the way. Barcelona scored first, and then Araujo a red card in the 29th minute, and the rest is history. PSG to be 0-2 in the final. France is going to fall to 1-7 in the Champions League final. 1-7. For Spain, their 32nd final at Munich. Munich is 32. Now, Spain's going to win their 21st title against a team that's owned by Qatar. Qatar is Camacho 21. So, the 21st Champions League title for La Liga is going to occur against the Qatari PSG. PSG beat Barca in 2021, the 6-1. You know, that comeback, that 6-1 for Barcelona. Then you think about that 6-1, the final is going to be held over at Bayern Munich. It's Bayern Munich, that's Camacho 61, and they're hosting the final, and this could be a rematch of the 6-1. Then there's the Mbappe, Mbappe hat trick in 2021, and there's last year's tie in 2024. So again, we are gonna see another chapter of this rivalry in the final. Ousmane Dembele is Camacho Barcelona's 5-3 record in the Champions League final. Barca to defeat PSG in the final. Also, Yamal scored in the 27th minute, and Paris is 27. So already we're seeing signs of Barca over PSG.